Nintendo Switch 2 is getting a big boost, and it changes everything. Imagine a handheld console that can run Cyberpunk 2077 smoother than your last-gen PlayStation. Now imagine developers being told they'll get even more power to play with. That's not just a dream anymore. This is happening. The Nintendo Switch 2 is about to push the boundaries of portable gaming, and recent leaks suggest it's getting a significant internal overhaul, one that could change the way games are built for the system forever. But here's the twist. Nintendo's not doing it the conventional way. They're unlocking more power by doing something no one expected, reducing the operating system's footprint. Let's dive into the full story. Behind closed doors, the next-gen Nintendo Switch has already impressed the gaming community. Leaked footage of Cyberpunk 2077 running on the system turned heads. Smooth frame rates, crisp visuals, an experience we never thought possible on a handheld. But while fans marveled at the results, developers were facing limitations. Limitations not from the hardware, but from the software. Until now, the Switch 2's operating system reserved 2 entire CPU cores and 3 GB of RAM. That's a sizable chunk of power, locked away and unavailable for game developers to use. Why? Partially to ensure features like GameChat run smoothly, even if no one uses them during gameplay. But that came at a cost. Less room for performance, less room for creativity. Then came a whisper from the shadows of the industry. On the Famiiboards forums, a developer going by the name Matt Again, a figure with a reputation for credibility, shared something explosive. Nintendo is working to cut down the OS footprint to just 1 CPU core and 2 GB of RAM. That's right. Developers might soon gain access to more of the console's raw potential. This isn't just a software tweak. This is a paradigm shift. Think of it like giving artists a bigger canvas, or musicians a wider range of instruments. Suddenly, the limitations lift. Suddenly, games that once struggled to maintain performance on handheld hardware can now flourish. This matters because the Nintendo Switch 2 is not just about upgraded specs, it's about efficiency. It's about making the most of what the system already has. A more compact OS means more memory for textures, more CPU cycles for AI, better frame rates, and smoother open-world exploration. And if Cyberpunk 2077 is running this well now, just imagine what developers can do with more headroom. We're entering an era where Nintendo is finally taking its place beside other performance-driven consoles. But in true Nintendo fashion, they're doing it their way. Instead of just brute-forcing hardware specs, they're squeezing out every drop of power with careful engineering. This is classic Nintendo, but with next-gen ambition. That's the day everything changes. The Nintendo Switch 2 hits store shelves around the world. And with it, a new chapter begins. Not just for Nintendo, but for how we think about portable gaming altogether. The buzz is real. Developers are already showing what's possible. The tools are evolving, and this rumored OS optimization, it's the hidden key that might unlock the true power of the Switch 2. Will we see more massive games like Red Dead Redemption 2, Hogwarts Legacy, or even Call of Duty on the go, running smoothly without compromise? At this rate, it's not a matter of if, but when. So what do you think? Is Nintendo setting up the Switch 2 to be the most powerful and efficient handheld console ever made? Or is there more to the story that we haven't uncovered yet? Because if they can deliver on this optimization, if they do give devs more room to push their games further, then we're about to witness a true handheld revolution. And we'll be right here, covering every moment of it. Subscribe and stay tuned, because the future of gaming is about to get very, very interesting. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button if you're hyped for the Switch 2. Let us know in the comments what games you hope to see fully unleashed on this next-gen handheld. See you in the next one.